You're wearing black pants, so if you pee yourself, you're fine. But it's great. It's great. You're going to be great. You're going to be great. I love you. I love you, Dank. I love you.
Well, if he tries to attack me, you got my back, right?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
I'm not too convinced with that. Yeah, you're giving me.
No. Yeah.
You know,
right, Marlon?
Right.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
Exactly,
we were talking about that. Exactly. He looks great. Yeah. Good, you're great.
I have a bad feeling you don't have my back.
I have your back.
I thought we were the all-in-ones.
We are the only ones. You're all in one, Dank. I'm all in one, Michael Fane. We're the all in ones. Of course I got your back.
Not if Gangone messes me up.
I mean, I just have to stretch first. Obviously, got to lace up my boots and everything.
Okay.
I'll be there in no time, of course.
Right.
Hopefully.
Okay. Now you made me feel better.
Exactly. I got your back.
All right. All-in-one Michael Fane, everybody. Make sure you follow Michael Fane.
Thank you.
All right, I'm hanging out with my pal Tommy Rant right here. What's up? Now, I heard a little rumor from Strictly Business, Brandon Beretta, that you snore.
What?
That's what he told me.
First off, if that bus is paying attention to me while I'm sleeping, that ain't strictly business. That's strictly weird.
That is kind of weird, right?
I ain't about that. Where'd you hear that from him? Her?
From him.
Her. Yeah. Listen, Buster. Listen, Chooch. You got my number. You know the time. Slime time.
Careful, Brandon Beretta is really good at suplexing big fat asses, so he might get you back, but you've been losing weight, so.
You look great.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, thank you, Tommy Red and Slimeball Sage over there. Ultimate Athlete J-Rod, how you feeling after that match, huh?
Hey, I feel great. I'm still OVW Women's Champion, so I can't complain. But I don't know if you saw it. I technically should be champion.
You should.
Double champ.
You should be double champ, yeah.
So, hey, I may be back, and, I may have to take the strap from here with me.
All right, what about Ruthless Lala staring you down at the end, huh?
Hey, Ruthless Lala, she may be ruthless, but she hasn't met the dark side of J-Rod.
All right, what's next for J-Rod after here?
Hey, I'm trying to think because I'm confusing all my weeks, all this
WrestleCon?
travel. I mean, WrestleCon eventually, but I'm each weekend doing different bookings and different opportunities. I was in Minnesota yesterday with MAW, but hey, making it happen, and you'll see me around.
All right, thank you for a moment of your time. J-Rod.
Let's go. You already know.
Trained me, shown me guidance, are on these walls, and it feels bizarre and surreal to be joining.
The hottest guys.
He's broke. He's got more bling than my pickup.
Hey, Mondo, what is up, brother?
Jacked in 10, that is, Papa Dick. You gotta get it right. Jacked in 10.
He's an outright kind of guy. But listen, we got Slimeball City.
Amity is trashy. Dolly, what are you doing? Scream Queens is what I like it, Dark Papa Dick. You don't? Are you scared of the Dark Papa Dick? Scared of...
Great. It's great. I can't wait. That Titan has left. Mark my words, Harry.
I'm doing great. How are you?
We just talked to O'Shea.
And this is cool. Now I'm not only athlete, but
very spicy.
You got the dirt.
I'm always making a name for herself and let everybody know all about your merch right now.
I'm gonna try to get through to her. That's my motivation.
Buy 100 of them at 87 cents each. That's $8.07, right?
Yeah.
Or no?
I wish I could.
Right here, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing fine.
I lost my voice because of a huge choke slam. You'll see that. I'll post it. I'm sorry about that.
Welcome to Beyond the Barricade. I'm your host, Papa Dank, and I am in a secluded area right now, getting ready for these great podcasts tonight. Let me bring to you my very special guest from WWW, the one, the only, Sammy Love.
How you doing?
Hi. What's up, buddy? I need some light here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dark.
It's good to be here.
Papa Dank is in the dark. Hey, good to have you here, man. We got a couple things for you, but we'll start with this first. Coming up,
Oh,
the Marching Band Brawl. Tell me what's going on at this event.
this is a big event for Atlantic Coast Wrestling coming up in April. We're back in Mount Gilead in North Carolina, and this one's for
Sweet.
one of the marching bands, and this ought to be a great show for Atlantic Coast Wrestling. And looking forward to the upcoming date.
That's awesome. Do you know your opponent yet?
I do not know my opponent yet. I think I was told it was going to be Coco Buff, and he's from Mount Gilead, so I think it's going to be a tough night that night.
All right, good stuff. Good stuff. Always in the indie scene. Nobody knows who they're actually wrestling for the most part till it gets a little bit closer to the event, huh?
Yeah, you usually don't know, on the independent scene, but I think that's what makes it all so special.
It does. I agree. All right, now we got a crossover happening between WWW and Titan Championship Wrestling.
Yes, sir.
It's North and South together for a tournament called the Heavyweight Invitational, and you're going up against Eric Gibson. Now, tell me why this pairing happened.
Okay, so let's get into it. So as we
Okay.
know, Titan Championship Wrestling and Worldwide Wrestling, they got together for a 2-night extravaganza a couple weeks ago, and we had a show on Friday night and we had a show on Saturday night. And all weekend Eric he had been acting different all weekend. He just wasn't acting the same and everything. And come that Saturday night, Angel was out there talking. Angels was out there talking, and Mr. Billy was out there, and all of a sudden Eric came out there, and when Eric came out there, Eric just punched Angels in the mouth out of nowhere, and Billy said that's what you get, and now he works for Titan, and Angels is one of my tag team partners, and
Wow.
you punch one of us, you punch all of us, so I got to defend my brother.
Oh, wow. Eric Gibson has crossed over to Titan.
Yes, sir,
Wow.
he has.
Now, I know I might be a little biased with Titan, but right now I am not. I am strictly neutral.
Yes, sir. I mean, I can't believe he would just switch up like that after years and years of friendship, but
Wow. He just threw all out the window. Kind of like John Cena did with his fans.
yeah, just like John Cena did.
Terrible, terrible, terrible. All right, let's go back to some of your history. Let's go with how did you fall in love with professional wrestling?
Wow. I mean, I can give you the long story or the short story, but
Whichever one works.
Alrighty then. Well, first off, I'm a second generation wrestler. My father wrestled, Scotty Dow, also known as Wachi, and growing up as a kid, my mom would take me to the shows, and I just couldn't stand to be around it. It was too loud for me. And then, as I got around the age 13 and 14, I started seeing Dad go to shows and stuff, and I fell in love with it. And I told him I wanted to start getting trained and everything. So I started training when I was 14.
Wow.
And then I started refereeing when I was 15. And
Okay.
then I started managing when I was 16. And then I wrestled my first match at 16 as well. And then I've been going strong for the last 6 years ever since.
Wow. What is up, Mr. Rob Father, owner of TNR Wrestling over there in Arkansas?
How you doing?
Nice to have you aboard. Yeah. A lot of stuff happened on Beyond the Barricade. Oh my gosh. All right, let's go into where did you go train and who are your trainers and what were your thoughts during your initial training?
Oh, wow. So, like I said, I was trained by my dad. I'm second generation wrestler. And but my dad was trained by my dad. He was trained by Ivan Koloff, NWA legend Ivan Koloff.
Wow.
So when we went to training, it was fundamentals. You preach fundamentals, basic. And
Right.
basic fundamentals. If you can't do the fundamentals, you can't do nothing else. You have to have the basics down pat. And if you have the basics down pat to a great standard, then everything else will be successful, and that's what we was taught during our training, and so, but, when I starting at a young age, it's kind of a little bit harder to grasp, but, you get time to perfect it also when you're younger, all the training and the practice and the reps and everything. So, going to training, it was more of like learning what stories you could get out of it, the stories, the art of storytelling. Why I get to do this move when this move right here makes more sense, So
Okay.
that's kind of the way I was trained, very old school training.
Awesome. What are your thoughts on promo work?
See, me personally, I'm not the biggest promo guy. I ain't the
Okay.
biggest promo guy, but I love a good promo, love a beautiful promo because a promo tells the story, it helps get the story out there.
I agree.
So it don't matter if you're not good at promos or if you're bad at promos, you still got to be able to cut a promo.
100%, especially in the business of wrestling. You got to learn how to have a promo, whether you're a
Oh,
face or a
absolutely.
heel.
Yes, absolutely. You got to learn how to cut a promo. And the best promos come from the heart, full of passion.
100%. What do you prefer, face or heel?
Me personally, I love to run heel. I love to run heel, but a lot of people book me as a baby face because I have a good baby face, good baby face.
Uh huh.
And I do pretty all right at selling, I like to say. So
Okay.
I think that's another reason why that they put me as a baby face. But I love to work either one. I feel comfortable working either one. I love it.
All right, awesome. What has been your best fan interaction to date, whether it be a face or a heel?
I remember we was down in North Carolina one night in Rockingham, and I was a heel one night. And as I was getting my heat, and I was going at this old man, I just kept going with him. Was going back and forth, back and forth. And about that time, he pulled out a can of pepper spray and threatened to pepper spray me right there. And he sprayed his can and everything. Missed me by that much.
Really?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Oh
sir.
man. Yikes.
Yes,
What's up,
sir.
Serena? Oh my gosh. All right, let's go into your toughest match to date. Who was your toughest opponent and why was it so difficult?
Whew, I've had a lot of tough opponents in the last
Okay.
6 years for me. The top two that come to mind is Champagne, Marty Gardner, Champagne. I don't know if you know Marty Gardner or not, Champagne.
Okay.
But we wrestled in Creeks Meadow and almost in Bath somewhere around there, and we were down there, and man, we had light bulbs going off. We had tables. I got through down to bleachers. It was like
Really?
we were just going toe to toe for 30 minutes, like just going toe to toe. And then I would have to say my second hardest one. Well, I think they're pretty much even, but would also have to be Nathan Cross. Me and Nathan's been to war a bunch of times in the ring, and every time we go in there, I leave with a purple chest and a busted eye vessel every time.
Okay. All right. Um,
Sure.
Opponents you want to wrestle in the independent scene you haven't wrestled yet. Why do you want to wrestle these individuals?
Oh man, there's just so many great talent out there,
There is
young.
a lot of great talent.
So I don't necessarily have anybody I get a chance to work. I enjoy it. I'm thankful for the moment, to get the opportunity to work with them. I know there's a couple people in Titan that I like to get my hands on and
I,
lock up with them.
I was gonna say, what about anybody in time? Who would they be?
Oh man, a couple weekends ago when Two Worlds Collide, I got to wrestle with Joey Conway both nights, and I'd love to get to go with
Cause of
Joey
it
Conway.
all.
Joey was real good, enjoyed it. Great, great, great talent. I'd love to get in there with PJ Savage. PJ's another great one that I'd love to just, have the chance to get in there and learn from and work with. So there's just so many guys, so many guys.
He is a great talent, Joey. Very, very, very mean.
Oh
Joey.
God,
Oh
God,
man.
the meanest.
Oh, the meanest man.
He is the
He's so
meanest.
mean to me. Every time I see him, he just tells me to go F myself. I'm like, what?
I couldn't even get past how as mean as he was. I had to acknowledge how good he was in the ring, but I just couldn't get past how mean he was, though.
He, he was kind of mean. Still is mean, to say the
Oh,
least. All right. Let's jump off Joey for a moment. Um, Other states you want to wrestle? I mean, you're going to make your debut in New Jersey, right?
oh yes, I'm so looking forward to making my debut down there in New Jersey. That's a great one. So far, I've wrestled in Tennessee, North Carolina, and Georgia. So this will be, I think, my fourth or fifth state going to the wrestle. And I can't wait to get up north and the third down there in Jersey. That's a great honor.
That is awesome, man. All right. Match you want to be in that you haven't been in yet. Why do you want to be in this certain type of match?
I'd love to get. I've done one steel cage match before, but I'd love to do another steel cage match with a huge story around it. You understand what I'm saying? I just
Okay.
want this big build up story and this big match where like neither one of us can go nowhere and we're contained and we just got to fight it out in that cage to the end. You know, to there's only one winner.
Okay. I'm gonna throw you a little curveball. If you could have an intergender match with someone, who would that person be?
Oh wow! On the independent scene
On
or
the
just in the business today?
independent scene.
Independent scene.
Let's spotlight someone out there.
Oh wow! Let's see.
There's got to be someone out there that you say, man, you know, I would have a match with her.
That's a good one. That's a good
That
one.
is a good. All right, you want to come back to it?
Yeah, let me think on that one. That's a good one. You threw me a curveball for sure.
All right. Curveball indeed. All right, let's go into your favorite stuff, like foods. What do you like to eat?
Oh, I'm a big chicken guy. I love chicken. Fried
Chicken?
chicken. Love fried
Fried
chicken.
chicken. Oh, fried chicken is really good.
Yeah.
What's the best fried chicken you've had? At what place?
Oh, I like Bojangles' fried chicken. That Southern Bojangles fried chicken.
Okay, I never had
Yeah.
Bojangles.
Oh man. Oh,
I gotta
you
put
come
it
to
on my
Carolina.
list.
Yeah, when you come to the Carolinas, Bojangles is a staple.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go have some Bojangles. I don't know if there's any in Jersey. There might be one in Jersey.
Yeah, Bojangles is a staple down here in the Carolinas. Everybody goes to Bojangles.
Oh man, I gotta go there. I know when I went to St. Louis, I had Raising Cane's.
Okay, yeah, I've had Raising Cane's.
That was so good, man. That was the best chicken fingers I've ever had in my life, and the French fries were really good.
Oh yeah, I love Raising Cane's. Yeah, their food's great.
That's definitely on my list.
Yes,
When I
sir.
go back to, well, I'm going back to St. Louis, but definitely gonna go back to Raising Cane's. Let me see if there's a Bojangles out there. All right, Robert. What? Lola the Adventurer? That's your pick. Okay, she was on the other day. All right. Okay. Let me see. What about? And she's gonna be on next week. MLW's Janai Kai, huh?
Okay, yeah. I'd love to get in there and in the gender match. That'd be great.
All right. She's a real like martial arts expert.
Oh, I know. I've seen the post and everything.
All right. How about a first ever? How about an owners match between Billy Petske and the owner of WWW? What do you think of that?
Oh, I'd get a front row ticket to see that one. I'd love to be there for that one. Love to be there to see that.
Oh man! Oh, look who's here, Lola the Adventurer. Hey, Lola. Say her name and she appears. I think that's stolen though. That's stolen. All right, I apologize to Joe Henry. I was stealing his catchphrase. Hi to you, Lola. All right. I didn't expect that to pop in here at all. So I think that's pretty cool. Thank you, Robert, for mentioning Lola. Appreciate you, Robert. Robert's actually from Delaware. Just no, Sammy. So yeah, he's a good guy to watches our show. All right, let's go into if you could go to any other country to train or to wrestle, what country would that be and why?
Absolutely, New Japan.
New Japan. All right, that's everybody choosing New Japan for the most part. Okay.
Japan, or for me, it's just Japan. It don't matter anywhere in Japan because me personally, I just love the style in Japan. You know, everything's so much more stiffer, and the way they wrestle, you know, it's just so much more intense, and I just love it. You know, that's where I would want to go personally.
You know, there's a dojo out in California, right?
Oh, wow,
yeah.
no.
There's a New Japan dojo out in California. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to my pals, Live Danger out there training. All right. State you really want to wrestle and you haven't wrestled in yet. We got to scratch out New Jersey.
Yes,
You're
sir.
going to be there.
Jersey. We're coming to New Jersey. Yes, sir.
Coming to Jersey.
I think Texas.
Texas is good.
I think Texas would be a great place to get out there. You know, a lot of wrestling history in Texas, you know. So I think Texas would be an amazing place to go out there and network and get my name out there. Good state, big state.
100%. I had Ole Emerson from, wrestles out of Texas.
Okay.
So, yeah. So from state to state, it's like being everywhere.
Oh yeah, yes sir. That's the greatest thing in this business is to be able to travel and get your name out there
Yeah.
and network.
And
The
that, yep,
biggest thing in this business is just traveling.
100%. All right, Serena, what you got? You get to make your own wrestling stable. One past wrestler, one present, one future upcoming wrestler. Who would you pick?
Oh,
Serena
wow.
loves them curveball ones.
Good. So one past wrestler, I would say.
That's a
I'm a
good one.
big Barry Windham fan, so I'm gonna say Barry Windham.
Barry Windham. Oh, that's good. I like that. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
sir. Big Barry Windham fan. So I say Barry Windham,
One
and I
present.
say present. I would go with probably Gunther,
Gunther. Okay.
and a future upcoming wrestler. I'd like to put myself in there.
All right, all right. No, you're already in the stable. You're creating it.
Oh, I'm creating. Oh, another up and comer.
Yeah, they're with you.
I'd I'll go ahead and say Nate Cross. Even though we went to a bunch of wars together, I know what he's got, so I'll let him ride with us.
Nate Cross. That's a good one. Okay. All right.
Yes, sir.
Good stuff. I thought you were gonna say Angels, but okay. All right.
He's gonna see that. He's
gonna be so mad at you.
He's gonna be so mad at me. Oh, I'm gonna get a phone call.
Very upset with you.
Got in trouble beyond the barricade.
You put your foot in your mouth there, but nothing to do with me.
I'm sorry, Angel. I pick you. You're always my partner. I got
you. All right. Question: what is your finishing move?
My finishing move is a butterfly suplex. I hook them in between the legs, and then I pull them up, and then I'll float over with them, and I go down with them. Butterfly suplex.
Do you have a name for it? You need a name, Sammy.
The endless love.
The endless love. Okay, all right. Did you just make that up?
No, sir. No, sir.
No, you okay? The endless love. All right, all right. Yeah, he better hide from Angels. That's right, 100%.
Again, Angel, don't call me and holler at me. I'm so sorry.
The endless love. I like that. I like that name. That's pretty cool.
Yes,
that could be a shirt.
Oh yeah,
that could be a shirt.
A great shirt.
Sammy Love with the endless love. All right, that's a good one. Okay, somebody design it. Anybody that can design it, please send all the artwork to Sammy Love.
Yes,
and he gets full authorization to use it though. Whatever he picks.
Love to see the beautiful designs you got, guys.
Oh man, all right. Actually, do you have any merch for sale? Like, are you gonna be bringing merch?
At the time, I'm working on getting some shirts done. I had some shirts on Pro Wrestling Tees, but I changed the design of them, so I took them down. So I'm in the process of finding another design I like, and then I'll be back up there.
Okay, awesome, good stuff.
Yes,
what do you look forward to having in New Jersey to eat?
Oh man,
that's
I've heard
there's no.
I'm scared about going up there because I love my sweet tea, and I heard they don't have no sweet tea up there, so I'm a little disappointed in that. But I heard they might have some good pizza and stuff up there, so I'm looking forward to trying pizza.
It's not New York pizza, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's close enough.
That's close enough. That's right.
It's close enough. That's all that matters.
All right, Billy Betsky, owner of Titan. Make sure we have plenty of pizza for Sammy Love.
Yes, sir.
That's the invitational. He's gonna tell me to go screw myself. It's like, yo, Dank, relax.
Don't do that once you get in trouble, Mr. Billy. Now.
I'm always in trouble, Mr. Billy over there. He's on the road right now in his truck. He's leaving us alone tonight. He usually comes on here.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Man, we covered a lot of ground.
Yes, sir. Good.
What do you look forward to in 2025? And then I want some of your goals for 2025.
The most thing I look forward to 2025 is constantly staying busy on the road, trying to better myself, get my name out there and exposure. I'm looking forward to going up to Titan this year and doing some stuff with them, and them coming down here and doing some stuff with them. So goals for me this year is to stay busy 24/7 and on the road, as most places as I can go, and, just making those moments and getting my name out there. And those are my goals for the year. And I hope to accomplish that. And I think the great start to it is starting here. We're going to New Jersey.
That is a great start. But let everybody know, Sammy, actually, thank you for joining me on the podcast tonight. Let everybody know where they can follow you, when they can book you as well.
Yes, sir. You can shoot me a message at my email, samdow7466@gmail.com for bookings. You can follow me on Facebook at Sammy Love. I'm on Instagram also as the one and only Sammy Love. And that's where you can find the one and only Sammy Love.
Screw it. I'm going to ask you another question.
Go for it. Go for it. I love them. I love questions.
What? All right. Your thoughts on the WWID program, actually?
I think it's huge for the business. There's so many places out there right now. There's so many opportunities for young people to go get their start at. There's so many places to go train. There's so many developmental programs. So WWID and the stuff that they got going on, I think that's phenomenal for the independent scene, and it gets those guys out there and exposed. So I think it's just overall good for business.
Awesome. And then we're going to take a fan question as well before we head out. Has any wrestler given you any great advice?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Last year, we had me, Angels, and Cruz Biddle, our tag team headed worldwide, had the honor of wrestling the Rock and Roll Express and John Schuyler on the Rock and Roll Express's farewell tour last year. Right. And, after that whole day leading up to it, before the match and after the match, sitting there listening to Ricky and Robert and those guys and just listening from them and learning from them all the advice they gave us and how to go out there and tell a story without having to do so much, and still get the same reactions and everything. Mm-hmm. So very thankful for the advice that I've learned from them. That time I did get to spend time with them and learn from them in that moment and that opportunity. So I was grateful for that and took a lot of wisdom from them.
That's a great moment, man.
Yes, it was huge.
Good stuff. Look who's in the chat, Mr. Scotty Dowell himself.
Going on.
What's going on, Scotty? Hopefully he will be at the Heavyweight Invitational.
Yes, I think he is. He will be there. Yes, sir.
Awesome. Good stuff. Once again, let them know where they can follow you, bud.
Yes, sir. You can follow me again at Sammy Love on Facebook and the one and only Sammy Love on Instagram.
Make sure everybody follows Sammy Love. And once he gets his shirts, make sure you buy a shirt.
Yes, sir.
You can catch Sammy Love up here in New Jersey at the Heavyweight Invitational coming out of the Hoboken Elks Lodge, right there in Hoboken, New Jersey. Doors open at 5 and bell time is at 6. Tickets start at $20 right now if you buy them from TinyChampionshipWrestling.com. At the door, they will be $30. So make sure you get your tickets for the Heavyweight Invitational. Also on the card, let me pull that up so we can let everybody know who's on there. Ooh, we got a lot of people. Joey Conway's going to be there, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
the devil himself, Mr. Frankie Picard, who's going to come on next to talk about that and much more. From the NWA, you want to talk about legacy, Wrecking Ball Gursky.
Yes, sir.
All right. Angels. You got Joe Locklear over there up there.
Renegade.
Donovan Dijak. Wow. He's going to be in the tournament as well as yourself, Sammy. Eric Gibson, and in attendance will be Michael Fain. I don't know what he's going to do, but, he's going to be there causing some mischief, definitely for PJ for sure, as PJ Savage hosts the Heavyweight Invitational. And before the Heavyweight Invitational,
I can honestly say that's a stacked card.
Stacked card. So make sure you get your tickets early before we sell out. But before that, me and PJ are going to be hanging out at Big Event New York in Brentwood, Long Island, New York. It's going to be a stacked card there. I got some friends I'm going to shout out. Our friends at Salvatore Wrestling Promotions will have Claudio Castagnoli, Odyssey Jones, Tegan Knox, a.k.a. Nixon Newell now, Mr. Laszlo Rowe from WCW and from AEW, The Butcher and the Blade, making a rare appearance out here in Long Island. And then my friends from DNS Wrestling Collectibles, Coach David will have Janai Kai at his table at Big Event. And Miss Amity LaVey will be at his table, who is the Goddesses of War champion and the NYWC Starlet champion. He's got a stacked table as well. I will be having more guests as well at my table. Those will be coming out later. You can catch my last vlog, Thanks Show, out now. And Amity's right there with me yelling at a Wicked fan. As you should yell at him. This Saturday, I'll be at Wrestling Is Now Presents War from the Soccer Roof in Brooklyn, New York. Make sure you get your tickets at Wrestling Is Now, Eventbrite, or actually get them at the door. I mean, this place is going to be hopping because at the last show, that crowd was cranking.
Wow.
Oh, my God. That was crazy. And then I'll be heading out to St. Louis for SICW Fan Fest 3. Make sure you get your tickets at sicw.org. That Friday night is the Bill After Show, followed on Saturday by the Fan Fest itself. And then there'll be the St. Louis Hall of Fame ceremony, including inductee Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Greg the Hammer Valentine will be there. And then there'll be the Bruiser Brody Battle Memorial. And the winner of that memorial will get the trophy, the Bruiser Brody Cup from Barbara Goodish, Bruiser's widow. Whew. There's a lot going on. And then I'm going to be back at Titan, in April, Sammy.
Oh, wow. That's great.
Yeah, we got another level domination. Mike Mondo from the NWA will be there, who's also been in WWE, part of the Spirit Squad over there.
Oh.
Danny Briggs will be in action, formerly of NXT. And, of course, this one's going to blow the roof off the place. Cowboy James Storm will be live and in action at another level domination. Titan is killing it this year.
Yes, they
so
are.
You better get in on the ground floor. And then in May, they're going to have the Chosen tryouts for all professional wrestlers for a $200 fee. You can apply and be at the Chosen One tryouts, hosted by Sonny Ono, Perry Saturn, and the Tokyo Monster. They've already chosen 3 other people from other states. So each state's going to have, for the most part, each state, not every state. But they're going to have Chosen One tryouts, man. It's a lot, right? I think I lost them. Sehadi Da will be there. And yes, Sammy's going to need luck, man. It's crazy how this show is going to be stacked at Titan, the Heavyweight Invitational. But for me, I got a couple of shows coming up. I have Janai Kai coming up next week. I got Big Booty Judy joining me next week. Woo! Man, I'm stacked over here. I got Lulu La Reina joining me next week. Man, I got a lot of stuff going on.
You got a busy couple weeks.
Man, I'm going to need some coffee for all this, bud.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? What better coffee than, Prince Nana coffee? You can get it at PrinceNanaCoffee.com.
Yes,
and,
sir.
help out my pal Prince Nana over there. He's got some good coffee. Scotty Dell said he's going to be there. All right. Sammy, hold on for a minute. Everybody else, I'll be back with Frankie Picard in about 25 to 30 minutes. Have a good night, everybody.